Hey guys, Squint here. So today in the device I have a lock from Alex. It's called Chaos Control. I got this lock from Average Picker. Key works. It does stick a little bit there in the middle, but it's to be expected. It's a challenge lock, and it does not like to come out. So let's see if we can get this thing picked. I've noticed that it's got a real large top of the keyway, so I'm going to try to use the bottom of the keyway on this. Oh, that's too big too. Alright, looks like that'll work. What do we want to pick it with? Something fairly... We'll go with just a Peterson gem. And see if we can get this thing picked open. Alright, using fairly light tension, going back to the back of the lock. Couple clicks there out of 4. 3's got a heavy spring. We'll click out of 2. Yeah, that's a real heavy spring. Alright, there's another click out of 4. 5's giving me a little counter rotation. There it goes. Maybe a little small serration on it. Alright, we're bound up now. Number 2 is real bound up. Quite possibly number 3 as well. Okay, there's a little click there. Just loosening up the tension just a tad bit. Alright, there we go. I think I got that number 2 pin. Now back on 3. Alright. There we go. Got a deeper false set out of it that time. Okay, got a little click out of 4. Seems like we're back on 3. There's a little click out of 2. Three. There's 2. Okay, now a couple little clicks there out of 3. It's got a real heavy spring on it, so you cannot let that pin go. There's 2. Got a little bit more turn. I think this last bit's going to be here on 3. Right there. Come on. Come on, you. You're right there. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're right here. There it goes. All right.
Done.
You guys can see that we got it open. This is one of those, I don't think I want to pick it again. All right, let's go ahead and lock it back up and see what we got inside. Zoom you guys down. Find us a follower and a shim. Right. I'm not sure what's going on in this lock, honestly. It gets a, it's got a good little, I know there's at least a heavy spring in here. Okay, got a shim in there. Okay. You guys can see that everything was in there and working. Something's going on here with this cap. Not sure what that's about. The cap moves. Alright, let's go ahead and just pull this key out. I'm going to back this out just a little bit. I've never seen anything like this, honestly. Okay. Pin number 1, standard. 2's little spool. 3's little T-pin, which is probably what was getting caught. 4's a pin key pin. And 5 is a serrated. Find my tweezers real quick. They're never where I want them to be. Okay, beautiful little pin. Beautiful spool key pin. And a serrated key pin. He's got threading in 1, 4, and 5. I'm not real sure. Maybe this is why those pins felt like they were getting hung up. He's got a cap on the shear line. Well, it looks like he cut the shear line off, or maybe shaved it down, and that's wild. That all comes off. Definitely gives it a different feel when you're picking. It feels like some of those pins were actually getting caught up in there. So, alright, you can see he's flattened off the entire top of this plug. Wow, that's crazy. That's great workmanship. Let's see what we have in here. Number 1. Nice of it. Don't know what to call it. Just a serrated spool, I guess. 2 is another spool. This one I'm expecting to be a heavy spring in it. Yeah, it shot that. It's got a heavy spring. And it's a multi-serrated pin. Yeah, you guys can see there. I'll show it to you closer. You can definitely feel those. Number 5 is, oh, that looks like a pin. Oh, there's a little wafer. I'll get the spring on that one here in a second. And number 4, just another multi-serrated spool. Oh, that one came out of, nope, that one came out of 5. So that was 5 string, little bitty. Alright, let's see what we got up top. Got threading in 1, looks like threading in 3, and threading in 4. Alright, let's show you guys what Alex has done. a little bit closer. Alright, here we go. You guys can see here in one, it's got a standard with a like a little serrated spool, steel spring. Two, he has a kind of like a bomb, looks like a little bomb key pin, and then here he's got like a little milk jug spool on top. Three, he had a key pin T-pin, beautifully done, with a heavily serrated driver. This was the spring that was giving us all loads of problem. It's a real heavy duty spring. 4, he has a pin and pin key pin and another almost a serrated spool, heavily serrated. And then in 5 he had a double serrated key pin, and then he has a pin and pin. He's got a little spool there, little wafer, and then a tiny little spring in that one. Beautiful pin work. He definitely put this thing together perfectly, but here's probably what gave us most of the problem, was this core is shaved flat here, and then he has this, where'd it go, this little cap kind of sits on there and gives you your shear line, if I can get it to go on there, to give you your rounded shear line. Now I'm thinking what was happening was I was pushing maybe this key pin that's a T-pin up into there, up into here, and it's getting caught up underneath here, so it makes it kind of like undercutting almost, I would assume. So it gets caught up in there and kind of moves this just a tad bit. So, see how it hinges just a little bit? So I'm thinking that's why that pin in number 2 and 3, when I was trying to set it, it may have been getting caught underneath this lip, just pushing it up just a tad bit like that. So maybe that's why it felt like it was stuck. I had to kind of wiggle it through there by twisting my pick left or right. So, alright, there was that was Alex's Chaos Control. So sorry it took me a little while. I wanted to make sure we showed the pins and the core. It's definitely something different. So, alright guys, I appreciate you. And please like, subscribe. Remember, if it's not your lock, don't be sticking a pick in it. This is Squint, and I will be on to the next lock.